They're favored by 3.5 in this one. Do you think Patrick Mahomes can do it again?
What a tremendous question. What a tremendous game.
I'm nervous.
I'm curious.
I'm worried about the line overall because it is a situation, honestly, where maybe the Ravens dunk on them. But I do think since the spotlight is being taken away, and rightfully so by the quarterbacks, Mahomes and Lamar, what everyone is missing is that these two defenses are incredible. Whether it's the Ravens, who have been a juggernaut all year, or if we want to copy and paste the discussion I made last week on this show about when L'Jarius Sneed, Chris Jones, and Dick Bolton had been on the field together. They were literally our first in yards per play and first in EPA per play defense. And Lamar Jackson, in hindsight, the Ravens did play the 12th easiest schedule of opposing defenses this year, 11th softest schedule of opposing passing defenses. It's an entirely different unit they're about to play in this game. And because of that, I do think it's a low-scoring affair, so I'm going to be safe. It's not sexy, I know, but I like the hook. I'm taking the Chiefs with the 3.5. If it does get to 3, though, I'm staying away. I don't even think 3 is safe. I want the 3.5 to try and win that bet by a field goal.
I feel like, you're turning it sexy by taking plus 165 on the money line, aren't you?
I mean, you know what, man?
I knew
it's Patrick Mahomes on the road. You can't count him out. But still, when you think about the Baltimore Ravens secondary, and I thought they were going to have their issues against the Texans when they didn't have Marlon Humphrey on that field because he was out due to that calf injury. But what we saw from that team was lockdown defense, and I'm concerned more so with Patrick Mahomes when you have the linebacking group of Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith. Like, those guys are going to make sure that they switch off and try and QB spy Patrick Mahomes so that he's not extending plays and trying to pick up those third downs. So it's a tough situation for this Chiefs team on the road against this Baltimore defense that feels like every single game as we get close to the playoffs, and especially in the playoffs, and they only played one game so far, but they've raised their level of play on that side of the football. So if they can hold that down, then you know Lamar Jackson is going to do what he does best, and that's be great.
The discrepancy, because Mahomes has played elite defense this year. The Dolphins when they were at full strength with Jalen Ramsey midseason, also the Broncos when they turned the corner, the Jets elite unit, and the Chiefs eked out close wins. I wonder if it's similar to that. I just, like you, I just struggle to think, like, it's Mahomes getting points. Sometimes the analysis, I said a lot of stuff. It may be as simple as that.
Well, what about a player prop?
I like, in this game, Isaiah Pacheco over rushing yards. And it's kind of crazy.
That's his love language right there.
Yeah, you just,
because Brad,
it's Valentine's Day.
I did open up the game looking at all the unders because, again, both defenses are amazing. But for Pacheco, the Ravens defense, we haven't seen them have to face a running game just yet. Since their last 3 full contests, they've blown out the Niners, the Dolphins, and then last week the Texans, and took the running games away altogether. We don't think, at least I don't think, the Ravens can blow out Patrick Mahomes. Anyone can blow out Patrick Mahomes. So I think Pacheco will be involved throughout the game. And if that's the case, remember, in the regular season, the Ravens were 5th in allowing gains of 10-plus yards on the ground. They didn't allow consistent production, but they allowed explosive production. So I think Pacheco can get there.